loves, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Yesenia. Don't forget to subscribe down below. Also hit the bell button, that way you guys get notified when I upload videos. For today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to do a summer glowy look. So if you guys want to see how to achieve this look, just keep on watching. This video is going to be talked through as much as I can. Hopefully I could end up the whole video talked through, because like I always mention, there's always noise in the background, but I'm going to try to make it through. Okay, so first I'm gonna start by using my MAC Fix Plus, and this is in the scent coconut. This is just really gonna make you feel refreshed, and the smell, it just smells so good. It's like you just feel like you're at the beach and you're just like having like a coconut or something. It just smells so good. So for primer, I'm going to be using my Becca primer, and I'm probably going to be mixing two because I really want this look to be super glowy. And I'm also going to be using my MAC Strobing Cream in the color Gold Light. And I love using both of them because it just gives me such a beautiful glow on my face. The Strobing Cream, when you apply it, it just looks like a regular moisturizer. So it's, to me, this is more like a moisturizer than a primer. So that's why I'm going to also be applying my Becca primer. So I don't know if you guys can already see the difference of how glowy my skin looks on this side compared to the other side. I grab a little bit too much, but it's okay. And right away it gives like a golden tint on your skin, and I love how it smells. It smells so good. Hopefully in camera you guys could see my skin is glowing. I know it looks red because I don't know, every time I apply product on my face with my hands, my face just turns red for some reason, but it's gonna go away. So now I'm gonna go with my Becca primer, but I'm mainly just gonna apply this in the center of my face. Oh, this one smells so good too. So now I'm pretty sure you guys can see, look how glowy my skin is. So if you guys don't have the one from MAC, I mean, if you guys don't want to spend that much money, because I know both of them are really expensive, you guys could use just the Becca, since it is a primer and it does feel also kind of like a moisturizer. I just want to be super extra and just use two of them. Now, by the way, I am oily to combination skin. Lately I've been getting a little bit more dry, like on the outside of my face, but I feel like even though when I do these steps, because I know how to set everything, it's not gonna move. It still lasts like the whole day. It's not gonna be like, I'm not gonna look greasy, if that makes sense. So now for foundation, I'm gonna be using the one from Milani. I love this foundation because it is a matte foundation, but it doesn't look matte. It looks more like satin on your skin. So that's why I love using this one when I want a more dewy skin. And also because for some reason when I use this foundation, my skin looks super healthy. I'm just gonna use my sponge from Morphe. By the way, the shade that I'm using right now is number 4 medium beige. Probably gonna need to buy another shade a little bit darker, because right now I'm not that tan, but usually I get more tan. So you guys can see that my face still looks glowing. Doesn't look super matte. It's just like a natural glow, and it looks healthy. It doesn't look oily. So now I'm just gonna correct a little bit under my eyes with my NYX corrector. It's just like the perfect peachy color. It really covers my dark circles. And sometimes whatever's left on my sponge, I put it on my eyelids, because my eyelids are also really pigmented. And now for concealer, I'm going to be using my favorite Shape Tape from Tarte. You guys already know this is like my favorite concealer of all time. I still haven't found one that is better than this one. If you guys know, let me know down below, because I'm always in the lookout for a new concealer. And I'm just highlighting where I always highlight. I look so funny right now. Now to get some dimension to my face, because it's looking really flat, I'm going to be using my MAC. I love using this one to bronze when I want to do a cream bronzer. And this is a concealer. It's a Match Master Concealer in the 8.0 color. Especially when I want to do more of a dewy look, I like to contour with cream. Especially my jawline because, girl, my jawline needs to be contoured. So I usually do my nose at the end. I don't know why, but I just don't like doing my nose when I'm doing my whole face contour. And to blend, I'm using my Morphe E8 brush, which is this one right here. I think this brush is supposed to be, I think, to blend your concealer under your eyes, but I use it to blend my contour. When you're blending your jawline, you always want to drag it down, so don't just blend back and forth. Always like drag it down. See it right here? Now we're starting to look more like a bronze goddess, you know, not too flat. It's starting to give me more dimension on my skin, but we still have that beautiful glow. For my forehead, I always drag it down because I have a small forehead. So what I do, grab my sponge and then just kind of blend, because my sponge still has a little bit of the concealer. So I kind of do that just so I don't cover my full forehead with the contour, because sometimes I end up doing that. So to set my face so it could stay a little bit longer, I'm going to be using my Laura Mercier translucent powder. And I'm applying it with my Morphe 438 brush. And I'm basically just setting my T-zone wherever I get oily. So that's all I do. I'm not going to be doing baking because if I do baking, it's going to turn into more of a matte look. And I still want that glow to shine. So first I use like kind of like a foundation bronzer. This is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Bronzer in the color Dark. And I like to do that first before I apply my other bronzer. So basically, since I'm using this one, it's kind of like I'm setting my contour and cream with the powder foundation. So now that I set my cream contour with the powder foundation, now I'm going to bronze a little bit more. For bronzer, I'm going to be using the Rimmel Natural Bronzer. Like I told you guys, I've been obsessed with it. I just really love it. I'm just using an angle brush just to bronze more. So I just want this look to be super bronzy, super glowy, and I'm not gonna contour honestly just with the bronzer. I feel like that's just enough for me. So now that I set my face, it starts looking a little bit more matte instead of glowing. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna spray more of my Fix Plus, that way everything sets into my skin. And I actually like to put a lot because I really want all the powders, everything to sit into my skin and my face to still look glowing. I don't want it to look like really matte. So now while that's drying, I'm gonna do my eyebrows and I'll be right back. Okay, so I already do my eyebrows. Freaking 2 hours later. I'm just playing. They take me forever to do my eyebrows and I'm still not happy with them. Now I'm gonna move on to highlighting. So I want this to be a really intense highlight because like I said, we're going for that really glowy look. So I'm gonna be stacking some highlighters. So the first one that I'm gonna use the darker one, which is this one from Jeffree Star in the color Severian Gold. And I'm just gonna be applying this with my Morphe M510. See, this one is already really intense. I guess you guys can see. It is really blinding already. But we're just gonna take it a little bit more far. So I'm just applying it on my cheekbones, a little bit on my cupid's bow. I'm gonna apply a little bit on my chin just because when I take pictures, I want like the light to catch everything. And a little bit on my temples because like I said, I want the light. How like when the light is hitting, it just catches. Oh my god, it looks super blinding on camera. Okay, now to make it a little bit more intense, I'm gonna go with the smaller brush. This one is basically a blending brush from Morphe, the E28, and I'm gonna be going in with my Amrisi highlighter. I love this highlighter, it's been my obsession. I'm just gonna grab a little bit of this highlighter, and now I'm gonna get my brush wet, so I'm gonna spray it with my Fix Plus, and I'm just basically applying this like in the center of where I applied my highlight before. So this is just whenever I take pictures, this is a tip guys, when you take pictures, if you want the highlight to really pop, do that. So apply a regular highlight, you know, just without wetting your brush first, and then go back with another more intense highlighter, like a little bit brighter than the one that you put first with the smaller brush. Get your brush wet and then just apply it kind of like in the center right here. And trust me guys, when you guys take those like golden hour pictures, the highlight is just gonna pop. Like, I mean, you guys could see in camera right now, it's popping. So I'm just gonna go back with my bronzer. I always do this. I always like to go back with my bronzer just to blend. Guys, I forgot to apply blush. I'll apply blush right now. I was too excited to do my highlight that I forgot the blush. For blush, I'm gonna be using the one from MAC, and this is the color Spring Sheen. I don't know if they still have this highlighter because I know mine is really old. It's a peachy and it has like a little bit of gold flecks in it. So once again, to set all the powder, everything on my face, my Fix Plus. So as you guys can see, my face looks glowing, but it doesn't look oily, it doesn't look cakey or anything. Just because the way I set my face and the way I apply my primers before that, it makes your face look like a natural glow, but it doesn't look greasy for all of you girls that are oily skin. Okay guys, so let's move on to the eyes. It's gonna be more of a simple eye look. It's not gonna be something crazy. I just prime my eyes with my Shape Tape concealer, and I'm just gonna set them just a little bit with my translucent powder. I think I'm gonna use my Modern Renaissance palette. I don't know, I'm debating between that one or my Morphe 35O palette, because this one also has almost the same colors. But I think I'm just gonna make it easier for you guys because I know most of you guys have the Modern Renaissance palette, so I'm just gonna use this one. If you guys don't have the palette, what are you doing with your life? Like, you need to have it in your life. Okay, so the first shade I'm gonna apply is gonna be Burnt Orange right here. And like I said, this is gonna be a really simple eye look. So I'm just gonna apply this basically like almost my whole lid and my crease. And I'm applying it with my Morphe M441 brush. Honestly, we could just do this shade and be done with it, and then just apply the other color that I'm gonna do on the lid. But I might put one more shade. I haven't used my Modern Renaissance palette in a while because I'm really trying to, you know, use other palettes because I keep on using the same palettes over and over. And I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone and just use different palettes, so I could try them on for you guys, but I always keep on going back to this palette. The Modern Renaissance is my favorite, and the Morphe 350. I love both of those palettes, are like my favorite. See you guys how I'm like applying this like real quick? Like, I'm kind of being messy with it. You don't want it doesn't have to be perfect. See, and it doesn't look bad. So now, just to make it a little bit darker, which I feel like I might regret it, but I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna apply this shade right here, which is Real Gar. Just gonna apply a little bit in the outer corner. It doesn't look bad. And I'm basically doing almost the same thing as I did with the other eyeshadow, just more below, so that way I don't cover the first eyeshadow. I'm mainly putting it on the outer corner of my eye. Like I said, I'm not even being that precise. I'm just kind of like going in, because you don't want it to look that perfect. I feel like for this look, like the more messy the better. I do like to clean just the bottom a little bit because I don't like to cover everything on the bottom. Okay guys, now for my lid, I'm going to be using my ColourPop favorite eyeshadow in the color Famous. And I'm just going to be applying this with my finger. I think mine is a little bit dry because it's not coming out that intense. Usually it's more intense. Oh, you guys see this? Like, that looks so pretty. I kind of wish I would have just left the first eyeshadow and not applied the second one, but oh well, I already did. Because it does look a little bit too reddish and I want it to not look too red, but it's fine. I don't know why sometimes my voice just starts going low and low and low, and then when I'm editing I'm like, why are you talking so low? So now like the first eyeshadow that I use, burnt orange, I'm just gonna put on my bottom lash. I don't like to do eyeliner in my waterline. Sometimes I just apply white or like a nude color, but for this one I'm not gonna put anything. So now I'm just gonna apply my mascara. I was forgetting that I haven't done my nose contour. I was like, something looks off, like I'm missing something. Well duh, I haven't contoured my nose. And I'm gonna be using my Hoola bronzer to contour my nose. And the brushes I'm using are the ones from Morphe, and they're, I forgot, it's a collaboration, but I'll link in down below. I forgot the name. Okay guys, so I just contoured my nose. What a difference. I mean, as soon as you contour your nose, like everything just comes together. And now, and I just closed my door, that way you guys could hear me better, because I know the neighbors were out. I don't really like my neighbors from the top. If you guys follow me on Snapchat, you guys already know why. But if you guys want me to do a story time of why I hate my neighbors, let me know, because I'll make a story time about that. So I'm just gonna highlight my nose. Now for eyelashes, which is gonna make this look 10 times better, is these eyelashes from Tati Lashes. Oh my god, I don't know what it is about these eyelashes. Hopefully you guys could see the style, but I really love these eyelashes, especially for looks like this. It doesn't say the style number or name, which sucks. Oh, it's the style numbers TL8. I need to buy another pair. We used to sell them at the academy where I work, but we no longer have them. But I just love, I don't know if you guys could see, this is like my favorite style for lashes. I don't know, I feel like they just complement my eyes so good. You guys will see right now once I apply it. And oh my god, my lips are so white, full of foundation. Do you guys see the difference between this eye and this eye? How this eye looks super basic compared to this one. And I know they're more like in the dramatic, really big style, but I just really love them. Like, these eyelashes just make the whole look so much better. Okay, so finally the lips. Okay guys, so for the lips, you guys could do something glossy, nude color, but for me, my favorite summer lip color, and I think like an everyday lip color, I'm obsessed. You guys already know if you guys been on my channel for a while, is the ABH Ashton liquid lipstick. I just love this liquid lipstick so much. It's like my top favorite color ever. And I do kind of overline my lips with it because my lips are small, so I like them to look a little bit bigger. So now that we're done, I'm going to be setting my whole face, and I'm going to be using my Urban Decay this Lick setting spray, which this one says is supposed to be for oil control, but for some reason when I apply this, I feel like it makes my face look really dewy. So that's why I'm gonna use this one. Okay guys, so this is the final look. I hope you guys did like this summer glowing dewy makeup look. I think it's just such a beautiful, almost like everyday makeup look. You guys could do more of a natural eyelash if you guys think these are too dramatic. So I hope you guys did like this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye my loves.